Every Spider-Man Ever. Amazing Spider-Man issue 18. The last we saw of Spider-Man, he was running away from the Green Goblin, and the world reacts to this. Villains are sad that they weren't the person to win. Heroes are sad because they misjudged their fellow hero, and J. Jonah Jameson is smiling because he always said that Spider-Man was a coward. The actual Spider-Man, shy Peter Parker, is taking care of his Aunt May and worrying about affording medicine. To help raise some money, he wants to sell his rights to a card company, but no one's buying the cards of a cowardly superhero, and they turn him down. To help relieve his stress, he wants to break up a crime, but he can't risk his life with a sickly Aunt May at home, so he just calls the police instead. To help his loneliness, he calls Betty, but she's not talking to him after seeing him together with Liz in the last issue. Alone, poor and sad, Peter thinks about how his villains just keep getting stronger, and he gets nothing out of being Spider-Man except pain. The only person who is having a good time in all of this is Jonah, who is crowing on the news. This just makes things worse for Peter. After visiting some scientists to try and sell them his webbing formula, which doesn't happen because it dissolves too quickly, Spidey bumps into the Sandman. Of course, if he's not going to stop some random robbers, he can't fight the Sandman, so he doesn't. He runs away and hides. The whole world sees this secondary act of cowardice, especially Jonah, who keeps playing it on repeat on the news. People are in shock. Johnny Storm in particular can't believe it. There must be something going on, so he leaves a message in the sky in fire to meet with Spider-Man, but Spider-Man doesn't show. The last person in the world still standing by Spider-Man is Flash Thompson, who angrily threatens anybody who has a harsh word to say about Spidey. To prove that Spidey is still a hero, Flash dresses as Spider-Man. He hopes that the real Spider-Man will come to rescue him if he gets in trouble, or that he'll stop a crime dressed as his favourite hero, but he doesn't. He just gets beaten up. Peter Parker without a costume is ready to save him when the police arrive. Instead, Flash is left angrier, not knowing why his hero didn't show. Peter Parker has lost his confidence. He's lost his fans and his allies. He's lost the respect of the people of New York. And when he sees her with another man, he discovers that he's lost Betty too. There's only one thing to do. He quits being Spider-Man. And that was the end of the character, and I guess the end of this series. So thank you all for your support and your likes here. There's no reason that he would change his mind, especially not in the last 2 pages of the issue. But I'll check anyway. So Aunt May is missing from her wheelchair when Peter comes downstairs, no longer the Amazing Spider-Man. When he finds her, she lectures him about worrying too much. Parkers are tough folk. They have a will to live and to fight. So when Peter looks at the Bugle and sees a headline about him being a coward, he realizes that that same will to live and fight is inside him. So he recovers the costume from the trash and he's Spider-Man once more. And I guess this series continues. But seriously, thank you for the support.